The vast Serengeti National Park stretched endlessly, its golden grassland swaying under a sky heavy with dark clouds. The air was thick with the scent of damp earth, and distant thunder rumbled across the horizon. Though the rain had not yet started, the atmosphere carried the weight of an approaching storm. Deep within the heart of the park, a pregnant lioness moved cautiously through the tall grass. Her golden fur was streaked with dirt, her breaths labored as she searched for a safe place to give birth. Each step was slow, careful, her body weakened by hunger, yet driven by an instinct far greater than pain. She had been abandoned by her pride, left to fend for herself in the unforgiving wild. Not far away, Emma, a dedicated wildlife rescuer, drove her jeep along a dirt path, scanning the vast expanse through her binoculars. She had been monitoring this lioness for days, knowing that she was on the verge of giving birth. Emma's heart ached for the struggling mother, aware that without assistance, her survival, and that of her cubs, was uncertain. As she watched, the lioness finally collapsed beneath a twisted acacia tree, her body trembling. Emma knew this was the moment. She couldn't just stand by and watch nature take its brutal course. She grabbed her first aid kit, a blanket, and a tranquilizer dart, not to harm, but to calm the lioness if needed. Stepping out of her jeep, Emma moved cautiously towards the lioness. The great predator let out a weak growl, baring her teeth in warning, but Emma remained still, lowering herself to the ground to appear less threatening. Her voice was calm, almost a whisper. "It's okay, girl. I'm here to help." The lioness panted heavily, her body racked with contractions. Emma could see the pain in her amber eyes, eyes that should have been fierce, but now only held exhaustion. Slowly, Emma inched closer, setting down the blanket and kit within reach. Hours passed. The first cub was born, its tiny body slick with birth fluids, struggling to move. Emma resisted every urge to intervene immediately. She knew the lioness needed to bond with her cub. But when the second cub came and the lioness barely had the strength to lick it clean, Emma acted. With gloved hands, she carefully wiped the newborn, placing it close to its mother. The lioness, too weak to resist, accepted the help. Emma worked in silence, ensuring the cubs were breathing, keeping them warm as the lioness gathered what little strength she had left. The third cub arrived, smaller than the others, barely moving. Emma's heart pounded. It wasn't breathing. Without hesitation, she cleared its tiny mouth and gave it gentle compressions, whispering encouragement. Moments felt like eternity, but then, a faint gasp. A tiny, fragile sign of life. Relief washed over her. She placed the revived cub beside its siblings, watching as the lioness finally nudged them closer, an instinctual motherly motion. Emma exhaled deeply, her body tense with the effort, but her soul alight with victory. As the first drops of rain finally began to fall, Emma remained by the lioness's side, ensuring she was stable. Just then, a deep roar echoed through the air. Emma turned, her breath hitching. A male lion emerged from the trees, his golden mane glistening in the dim light, his powerful frame moving with purpose. Emma held her breath. Would he harm them? Attack the weakened mother? But then, something unexpected happened. The lion stepped closer, his amber eyes locking onto the cubs. A deep rumbling sound came from his chest, not a roar, but something gentler. A sound of recognition. He was their father. The lioness lifted her head weakly, and for a moment, the two locked eyes. It was a silent understanding, a reunion of something lost and now found. The lion lay beside them, standing guard over his new family. Emma smiled, stepping back. Her job was done. She had given them a chance at life, a chance at survival. As she walked back to her jeep, the rain picked up, washing over the land like a promise of renewal. She glanced back one last time, watching the small family nestled together beneath the tree. This is why we do what we do. With a deep breath, she started the engine and drove off, leaving the wild to its own beautiful, untamed rhythm. If you love stories of survival, courage, and the incredible bond between humans and animals, don't forget to subscribe to Animal Survival Stories. Your support helps bring more stories of nature's resilience to life.